Hello! Welcome back to the Star Wars Day reaction time. Today we're gonna do part 3. So without further ado, let's see if you're gonna supposed to be the lucky ones for BB-8 Droid giveaway. So take it away and you're gonna find out.
Happy New Year, everybody! We've got an exciting giveaway for you today. Sphero very graciously provided Feast of Fiction with a miniature BB-8 to use for this video, so we have an extra to give to one
BB-8!
We'll be providing the details
It's
of how
a
to enter and win
toy!
this amazing toy at the end of the video, so stay tuned.
Wow.
This week's feast!
BB-8.
It's BB-8, the BB cake.
Star Wars! Yay!
Dun 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 dun.
We're gonna try our hand at making BB-8, the droid, in cupcake form.
Yes.
Sans fondant.
Fondant
Oop.
is probably the easiest
Sounds
thing
really
to use.
fun to
People
me.
out there hate it.
Does it look gorgeous to you?
When you bite into
How
a cupcake, it's like
sweet
eating
and
a leather.
crunchy.
So nobody eats
But
it anyway.
still got the
Everyone should
friendly
be able to
ones
make this BB-8
too.
because the steps that we're taking are very simple.
Oh,
and at the end of the day,
BB-8!
Yeah.
BB-8 don't love me!
let's get our colors in order. BB-8 will need some black, white, and orange candy melt, as well as some red and blue sprinkles.
How
To
very
decorate, we'll use
remarkable.
piping bags, cake mix, and buttercream icing mix.
Oh.
Print out the BB-8 design we
Okay, I'm
provided
glad
in
to
the
begin.
description below, and tape some wax paper above it. Melt your candy melt one color at a time. We started with black and white.
Oh!
Outline the interior
Ugh.
of the design carefully.
Sneeze
Then use
at
a
me,
toothpick to
rocket?
Smooth out the edges and flatten the surface.
Well, I can't
Next, we
wait to
melted
find
our
out, I'm
orange
sure.
candy melt and repeat this process with the black
I'm still
and
in
white. To
progress!
make BB-8's body and head, you'll use 2 sizes of ball baking pans, large and small. Bake your cake mix inside and prepare your butter.
Hey,
to set
you
that
gonna
aside.
need a bigger
Take your
cake?
balls out
But
from the
you
pan and
know
carefully
what
cut
the
off excess
difference.
so you have 2 half circles.
It's
Glue
BB
these together using your
cupcakes.
frosting and then trim
Yum!
off any edges that poke out with a knife very carefully. Here's the time-intensive part, frosting BB-8's body and head. To make it as smooth as possible, we'll be making a few layers and getting it closer with each iteration. You'll want a surface you can rotate your cake ball on, as well as an offset spatula.
Anyone?
Continually work the
Not just a droid, but
long, smooth
I am,
after each
but
layer,
BB-8's
place it
a
in the refrigerator
droid.
for about 5
But
minutes.
he's like a
After
ball
about 5
droid,
minutes, repeat
like the
process.
Star Wars The
You can
Force
also use a
Awakens.
damp napkin to smooth down any problematic
That's
sections.
cool.
Now that your ball is smooth and frosted, remove BB-8's body designs you typed out earlier and place them evenly around his body. To make BB-8's head, it's just half a miniature cake ball with frosting. Place all of these small details on and secure the head to the body with a toothpick or pretzel stick. Now just place these smaller details around the rest of the body and decorate to your heart's content. Congrats! In a nutshell, here's how you can make your own edible BB-8 cake.
Whoa,
It's not the easiest
BB-8?
process, but it was
It's
ton
just a
of fun to do.
BB
It looks
cake.
just so
Get it?
cute.
BB cake!
Alright, here's how you can win your very own BB-8. We'll be giving away the prize to one lucky winner. All you have to do is comment on this video with your favorite science fiction memory.
Feast.
Hey Ash, what you missing?
My buns.
Your buns!
We call this Cinnamon Leia Buns!
The base of any good cinnamon roll is the dough.
So let's get whisking. Start by whisking some buttermilk and butter together. Then, in a separate
give
bowl,
me a
combine
job.
your flour, sugar, activated yeast, and salt. We're saving
Oh,
time by
you
using the
gotta
force.
mix it
I
up.
mean, a stand mixer.
Slowly add in your buttermilk mixture and your eggs and keep mixing until it all starts to come together. Add some flour if your dough remains too sticky. Keep mixing or hand kneading until the dough is just the right consistency.
Well, I'll give you a
While
makeover!
we're waiting for the dough to rise, we're gonna make the filling.
Gotta wait till the
Combine
rises
sugar,
come!
cinnamon, and orange zest. And mix
Seriously?
Then in a separate bowl, we're gonna add the special ingredient, cinnamon
Oh,
toast
and
crunch.
BB-8 cake
Use a
pops
rolling
will be
pin
up
and crunch up your
next.
crunch into
But
little
stay
chunks
tuned in
and
the
set
new
it aside.
video.
When your dough
Well,
has
we're
risen,
sure about
punch
that
it down
too.
and roll it out nice and flat.
Spread butter evenly across the surface, then sprinkle your filling over it. Once that's done, add your cinnamon
Wow!
toast crunch.
Now, beginning on one end, roll it up as tightly as possible. Don't worry if it gets messy, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh, that's really
Because we're doing a giant
amazing!
cinnamon roll, we're gonna cut it a little differently.
Sometimes,
Just the tool. Yeah!
lightsaber, take that!
For those of you without lightsabers, just use a knife to split the dough into 4 corners.
I like to start coiling these on the cutting board, but feel free to do it with your hand as well. Once they're looking nice and proper, put them onto a
Nice, easy megabyte. Nice and easy
If you're
megabyte.
feeling impatient, just start baking.
Preheat your oven to 350 and let the rolls bake for 18 to 22 minutes.
Use your best force powers to place the buns in the oven. Close the door, and there you go. You have amazing cinnamon buns that are oversized, ready to eat, and dripping with deliciousness. And of course, we can't leave our princess hanging. These also make incredible hair pieces. And voila!
Cool!
Princess Leia Cinnamon Toast Crunch Buns.
Okay, now
I
that
think you
my
call
buns,
this
everything
the
feels
intergalactic ones.
Perfect. Now
Woo!
let's eat. Alright.
Hey, what are you doing? Not these.
Right.
Right.
Alright, dig in.
Alright, you're gonna need to take a bite, and you're gonna need a bite too. What am I thinking of that?
Wow. So good. Oh, melts in your mouth.
Fresh and yummy. They're real crunchy.
It seems a little bit tastier than hot fries.
Not for wearing.
Thank you.
Definitely for
Arr,
eating.
arr, arr. I can't wait till the next video, so you gotta be show up this time.
What do you guys think? Do you think we can conquer the dark side with buns like these?
You can conquer any side with buns like these.
Alright. Well,
Chicken! It's Nerdy Nummies time!
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. I got so many requests from you guys to make something BB-8 themed, and I love the new Star Wars
BB-8.
movie. I've
I
already seen it
supposed
twice
to.
now, and my old favorite character used to be R2-D2, but my new favorite character is the droid BB-8. I just love droids. I like robots. I think it's because my
Beep, beep,
name
beep,
is
beep,
Robot.
beep.
All right.
Am
so
I
today
gonna
we're
be
gonna
a
be
mega
making
robot?
BB-8 cake pops.
Sure I do.
Let's get started.
And also, BB-8 might be a robot.
Yes. All right, he loves it. We are going to be making fresh orange pound cake. The pound
Beep,
cake
beep, beep,
recipe
beep,
is
beep,
from
beep.
my cookbook,
Beep, beep,
but
beep,
we are going to
beep, beep,
infuse
beep,
it
beep,
with
beep.
fresh oranges. Yum,
Beep,
yum,
beep,
yum,
beep,
yum.
beep.
The things you will need will be 3½ cups of flour, 4 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of orange extract, 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/4 cups of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup of whole milk, 2 oranges, and then to decorate, we're going to be using these little licorice candies, some white candy melts, and then food coloring, black and orange, and some lollipops. Now let's put it all
Okay.
together. The first thing that we're going to do in a medium-sized bowl, we are going to whisk together our flour, baking powder, and salt. Now, in the
Wow.
mixing bowl, we are going to mix together our butter until it's
Well,
light.
you're gonna mix it
Then
together,
cream
but
together
you're
our
gonna
butter
need
and
to get
sugar,
the good
and then
chef
our
in
eggs
here.
one at a time, mixing in between.
That's a
And
good old Ro.
I got a new hit.
Ro's a good chef.
It's watermelon color.
And also,
For a really long
she's
time,
a
but it was
good
sold out
cook.
everywhere. But now I have it. Some people want red lightsabers. I want a watermelon colored hand mixer.
Hey, you're gonna need to
See,
get the
you just use the
lightsaber.
force to do it.
I like you guys also do that. We can match it. Whoop.
Oh my gosh, I haven't had enough training. I just set
That's
the butter
enough
mixture
of our
off to the
training,
side,
though.
and now we're gonna zest and juice our oranges. We are first gonna zest because that will make it a little bit easier. So here I've got the oranges, and then here I've got a zester. The zester that I love and I use all the time.
Oh,
is by
where's the other
Microplane.
zesters supposed to
So if you're
do?
looking for a really
You're
good
gonna
zester,
miss
I love this
it.
one. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of orange zest, and I've noticed that with this size
orange
orange,
zest.
1 orange equals 1
Yeah.
tablespoon. So you're
Oh,
gonna need to zest both of our
that's
oranges.
gonna be a top
Now
of the
our oranges are
next, you
zested,
know?
and You're gonna juice them. I've got a cutting board here and a sharp cutting knife, and I'm just gonna cut it in half.
I want to do Star Wars stuff.
I'm using a hand juicer. You can also use an
think I
electric
need
one,
to
but I like the
get
hand one.
some
Put your orange half on top, and you're gonna just put pressure down and go back and forth. We only need a 1/4 cup, which is a little bit more than 1 orange. We're done zesting and juicing our
Oh.
oranges. Now here is all the yummy orange juice that I squeezed. This is so good. I wish I could have a fresh cup of hand squeezed orange juice every
Did I
day.
ever
And
really
we're
good
just gonna measure
something?
out a 1/4
But
cup,
it's
and we're
even
gonna
got
add
a
it to our
juice here.
milk. And this is
This will be
extra, so
fine.
it'll be foamy. Mmm.
Yummy!
Yes.
Now we're going
Orange
to mix in
juice.
our orange zest and our orange extract into our butter mixture. And we're going to mix together until it's well combined. And this smells so good. Fresh orange pound cake. Nom, 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 nom. Now that that's all mixed up, we are going to alternate.
Well,
our
that's
dry
actually
ingredients
good, a good
and
mixer
our
in
wet.
here.
So you're going to start
But
with
what's
dry.
the
I like
big
about
rush
half.
into that?
And then we're going to mix it up. Then we're gonna
Mix
add
it
half
up.
of our wet mixture.
I think
then we're
I
gonna
need to
mix it up
explain
again.
about that.
Then a little dry, then mix, then a little wet, and mix. And the last of the dry. Our batter is completely mixed up and ready to bake. You can see the little pieces of
Is
orange
there
zest
Star Wars
in there.
Death
It
Star
smells
cake?
amazing.
We'll find out
And now
next
this part
on
is totally optional.
the
But the last thing that I'm
channel.
gonna do is add a few drops of orange food coloring to make my batter look really bright. I
Hey,
really wanted it to
that's
be a
new.
bright orange
Batter,
cake.
batter,
So I'm just gonna do a few
batter.
squirts. Boop, boop, ba-doo,
Squirt it
and
up.
Mix it in.
Squirt it
Batter's
up.
all over.
Squirt
Now
it
we're gonna
up.
prep the pan. Spray a layer of baking spray into the pan.
Hey,
We're
gotta
gonna take a
eat
piece of
spray.
parchment paper. I've cut this one to fit the bottom of the pan so that the cake doesn't stick. And then we're going to spray one more layer of baking spray.
One baking spray. You're gonna need a
And we're
little
going to pour the
one.
batter into the pan. Whoa!
Wow!
Look at this, it's a batter waterfall.
That's
I'm
amazing!
going to take my spatula to smooth out the top. And then we're going to pop this cake in the oven at 325 and bake for about 45 minutes. Once your cake has baked and
is
had
gonna be
plenty
making
of
a
time to cool,
recipe,
now we are going to crumb
but
it
it's
into
full
a
with
medium bowl
just
that I have over
dessert.
here. So what I'm going to do is take a sharp knife, and I just like to cut down the middle.
Okay,
And
gotta
it's
need to cut
really
down.
bad, so just be careful. Don't get your fingers. I'm just going to pick
Oh.
up 2 pieces, rub them together over the bowl. Crumb, crumb, crumb,
Rub,
crumb,
rub, 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 rub!
crumb, 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 crumb.
Whoa!
Your entire cake. Now we're going to add some frosting. Over here I've just got one little tub, 16 ounces of vanilla buttercream frosting from the store.
Hey,
just
that
to make
sounds
it
about a
easy.
good magic.
Now,
But
just gonna
what's
take a
the
spatula and just
biggest
gonna
idea
scoop
when
it
I ever
through
done?
it.
What the?
Okay.
Whoops, BB-8.
There you do. Over here I've got
Well, BB-8, you're gonna get klutzy in here. Gotta be careful about that when you fall
You're
down.
gonna scoop a tablespoon.
It
of
seems
the
a little bit
mixture,
broken-ish.
and you're gonna roll it into a little ball and just place it onto your baking sheet. Now that we've got our little cake balls ready, we are gonna pop them in the refrigerator to chill for about 30 minutes. And while they're chilling, we're gonna heat up some white candy.
Oh,
I just took the
I
cake balls out of the
am
fridge. They've had plenty of
top
time to
of the
chill.
hunt. It's
And
really,
I heated up our candy melts
really
over here in
slow.
this little pot. If you don't have one of these little pots, that's okay. You can just heat up your candy
Well, it's
melts
really
and
okay, but
stir in between.
I love my
So now what we're going to
face.
do is we're going to take our little lollipop sticks and we are going to attach our cake balls. What I like to do is I like to place a hole first, and then you're going to dip your lollipop, boop, and then place it back in. Then I'm going to put it right here back on the baking sheet, and I'm going to do this to the rest of our cake pops. Now we've got all of our little cake pops assembled, and now we're going to do a very big dip. Here we go. Dip it until it touches the lollipop stick, then pull it straight up. And lightly
Whoa!
down. Do, 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 do,
Is
do,
this
do,
just
do,
like
do,
a
the excess candy.
white
And then
colored
push it over
stuff?
To the side. I'm just putting it into a piece
Yep.
of styrofoam.
Here
And then
what?
we're gonna dip the rest of our cake pop.
Oh, really? Pure white?
Instead, you're gonna take one
Candy,
yes. Toothpick. You're gonna dip the toothpick into some melted candy melts. Put a little dab on the back, and you're gonna place it right on top of your cake pop. I feel like I was a droid in my past life. I make little noises just like R2-D2 and BB-8.
Hey, you're gonna need to get a machine,
Can you feel
but watch this.
Yes, okay, I'm sorry.
You're gonna say
Now
beep,
it's my
bop,
favorite
boop, bop,
time. It
beep.
is time to
That's a
decorate.
BB-8 time.
Over here, I just started icing the orange details onto our little BB-8. In this little plastic baggie, I have some royal icing that I've dyed orange. And I've got a
There's a
number
little
2
bit
tip
of
at the top. I'm going to show you guys what I did drawing a
Look at
perfect
the
circle
orange,
on a
you
cake
lad.
top. Freehand
Oh.
is really tricky. I myself do not like to do it. So what I did is find anything in your kitchen that has a little circle. This is a cap of the orange food coloring dye. And I'm just
No,
gonna
I'm sorry,
press
because
gently
that's,
into the cake pop.
well,
and it leaves a little
definitely
imprint. Boom,
not
just like
here.
that. It's very delicate and it just
Still
gives
gotta
you a
delete
little
this.
guideline. And then you're gonna ice around the circles.
Hey,
Your circles,
you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll catch you up.
In this little baggie, I've
Oh,
got
really?
icing with a number 1 tip, and we're just gonna put all of the gray details on our little BB-8 pop. After you've iced on a bunch of the gray details, the last thing that we're gonna use is a black royal icing. I'm gonna be using this to ice his little eyeball, his little legs.
There's one eyeball in that.
Decoration, depending on how much space it takes up. Ta-da! Here are the BB-8 cake pops that we made today. They're so cute. A big thank you to you guys for... Oh.
Phew. Nerdies, nummies time!
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerded Nummies. Today I am super excited because the new Star Wars movie is almost out, and I got so many requests from you guys to make something in celebration of the new movie.
Wow!
So today
You're making
we
Star
are gonna be
Wars?
making a
That's
Death Star
great!
cake. I wanted to make these for a really long time. I even wore my
Wow.
Star Wars holiday sweater for you guys. Look, we got the Death Star in the middle. We got Tauntauns and little X-Wings. Yeah.
Tauntauns and
The recipe
X-Wings.
that we're going to be using today
The
is
Death
butter
Star
recipe. I'm going to be making it from
Yum!
scratch. It's from my cookbook. It's really simple and yummy. The things you will need will be 1.5 cup flour, 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of almond meal, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 4 eggs, 1.5 cups of superfine sugar, 1 cup
still
and
got
2
the machine.
tablespoons of whole milk,
That seems
and
a
then
little bit
1
right.
cup and 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter.
got 11
We'll
minutes
also need some
and
mixing
38
bowls. I've got 2 medium-sized mixing bowls and a little hand mixer. The things you'll need to decorate will be 2 6-inch sphere pans, the ones that I've got right over here. These came together in a set. I found this one at Wilton. It is the
Wilton!
3D sports ball
Still
pan
got a
set. And I want to show you
brand.
guys what the box looked like so that it would be easy to find. There's a little baseball on the front, basketball on the
Basketball.
top, and this is the same pan that I used to make the Earth cake with.
Ooh, the
and
Earth.
dental floss. I know it's a little bit weird, but I promise I
Whoa.
will explain later. An icing spatula, some icing,
Amazing!
little black food coloring dye,
Ooh,
2 icing bags
I
with
knew it
couplers,
on
and
the
we've got
black
some
doll.
tips for a little bit more control for decorating. All right, now let's put it on together. The first thing that we're going to do in a medium-sized bowl, we're going to whisk together our flour, almond meal, baking powder, and salt. And we're going to whisk together till everything's evenly combined, and then we're going to set it off to the side. The next thing that we're going to do is cream our butter. So you're going to just take the butter that's at room temperature, plop them into our other
Hey, you're gonna
medium-sized
need to
bowl,
flop it up.
Mix it up
But you
until
gotta
it's
mix
nice and
it.
fluffy.
But
Now
you're
add all
gonna
of
mix
the sugar
it.
into the creamed butter.
That's my plug-in
And
auto.
mix it together for about 3 to 5 minutes until it's very fluffy. Ooh, that is so fluffy. Now it's ready for
It's
some
so
vanilla. We're gonna beat in our
fluffy.
vanilla extract, and then
Ooh,
we're gonna
cute
add our eggs
one.
one at a time. Keep mixing until everything is evenly combined. Now we've got our wet ingredients and our
Amazing.
dry ingredients all ready. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate adding our dry ingredients and the milk into our wet ingredients. So we add a little dry, and then we mix it
the
up,
wet
and then we add our milk and mix it up. Little dry, mix it up, little
Mix
milk,
it up.
mix it up, and the last bit of dry, and mix it up.
Oh, so
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
wacky.
It's ready to bake. So what we're going to do is take our 2 pans and we're going to grease them before we pour in the batter. Over here I've just got a little bit of shortening, and I like to take a little paper towel and just grease the whole pan.
Hey, just grease it.
I like to
Hello?
use shortening. Pour in our batter. I like to fill it up about 75% of the way. When you're using this
Well,
kind of cake
that's
recipe,
easy
you're
to
gonna
do
wanna
that
slow
way.
bake them because
But
they're
be
gonna
back
take
till,
odd shape. They're very dense
tentacly
right in
stuff.
the middle. Now our cake pans are filled, and we're gonna pop these in the oven at
Hey,
225
do I have
degrees,
any
and we're gonna bake them
tentacles
for
this
50
time?
minutes. I call this the slow bake. Once your cakes are baked and have plenty of time to cool, now we are gonna level them using a serrated knife. And I've popped the cakes into the fridge for a few minutes to chill so that when we're cutting them, they won't be as crumbly. Take the serrated knife and hold the bowl, and then using the top of the pan, laying the knife flat, move back and forth. Just go do 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 do. Ooh, then you have a little snake. Oh, that's good.
Well, it's really good for your treats.
Oh, that's going to mess up my beach bod. And
Yeah.
Once the cake's leveled, we're going to take it out of the pan. What I like to do is I do the Jackhammer Jiggle. I just made up that name. I really don't know a better name for
Hey,
it. But it's not
you want
doing a
me to
big
go
up and down
rockety
movement
on
because
me?
sometimes if the cake is
But
lightly stuck to the
you
side of the pan,
have
it'll
it
rip. So you
too.
just keep the motion really small right in here. And it looks like a jackhammer. Ready, set, go. And then it just will pop out. Now that we've got our cakes leveled, I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom to stabilize our cake because it is going to be a round ball and that could move around. So you're just going to take one of the halves and the serrated knife and just cut a little bit. Do, 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 do. And then over here, I've got my final cake stand. So pick whatever plate or cake stand that you want to display your cake on. And below it, over here, I got a little turntable to make it easier to decorate. You're gonna need to get a turntable now. Right on top. Then take your second cake, place it right on top just to see if it's gonna match up. Oh, good. Yay! Before we ice our cake, we are gonna cut out a little cavity right here for the super laser focus lens. This is the Death Star weapon. We all know it. And what I'm using is a little ice cream scoop.
Oh, ice cream
It's
scoop.
a little bit above the equator of the Death Star, so right about
But
there.
it's gotta
I'm
drop.
just pressing it into the
But
cake to create
watch
a
how it
guideline.
goes.
And then I'm using a smaller serrated knife, and I'm just going to gently cut out my design. Over here,
That's
I
nice.
colored my icing to be the color
Good.
of the Death Star. All I did is I took a little bit of decorator icing, added a few drops of black, and then mixed together until it was the color gray that I wanted. Really easy. And I added a little bit of water so that the icing would be a little thinner and easier to spread. First thing that you're going to do is take off the pretty top of the Death Star.
You still got the color
The top looks
gray.
like BB-8, doesn't he? Looks like his little head.
Oh,
You're
it's
going to
really
take some
bad.
icing, put it in the middle of the cake. We're going to spread it flat. This layer of
Make
icing
that
is going to
flat.
act as an adhesive for
Go.
our top to stick to the bottom. Then you're going to take the top of the cake, place it right on top. Now we're going to ice the cake. I'm going to be putting a thick layer of icing all around our Death Star cake.
Oh,
so
yeah,
a
but-
lot of wiggle room for any imperfections. It will be really easy to hide any of these little lumps or
They're
crumbs.
tasteable.
So you're just going to take a big helping of icing, just glob it on there. Does it look like the Death Star has hair? Look, we give him a mohawk. And then we just start to spread evenly.
You got a hair on that.
I'm going to take this spatula and run it around the bottom of the cake to taper it in
Okay, I
so
don't
it
get
really
it.
looks like a circle. It's really easy. Let me show you how to do it. You just take your little spatula and you're not going to move your hand. And you're just going to put a little bit of pressure. And this is where the turntable comes in handy, because you just gently go around. Doot, doot, doot. We let our cake sit out and crust over. You'll know that it's ready when you touch the top of your cake, and the icing won't be tacky anymore. It won't be sticky. I
Well,
did this without
Benona,
thinking, so
come
I
take a look
apologize,
at
but
that.
I did put a link down
And
below.
we're gonna
So if
show
want to
you
see how to use
what
parchment
we gotta
paper to
learn,
smooth
and
out
we're
your
gonna
cake,
look
I have a
at that.
video down below of how to do it.
that.
And also, I'll just show you really briefly right here. You just cut a small little piece of parchment paper, place it on top of your cake, and then gently rub. I like to do little circles. Little circles all over the cake to make it look smooth. Our final decoration stuff is to pipe on some details. This is going to make our cake really look like the Death Star. And this part is totally up to you, whether you want to make this easy mode or hard mode. If you want to put just a few basic detailed lines, it will be easy mode. Or if you'd like to pipe every single trench on that Death Star, you can. So it's all up to you, whatever you'd like. Because I'm going to be freehanding and piping these details myself, this is where we're going to use the dental floss to get some even lines. We're going to take a little piece of floss like this, and we're going to pull it tight so it's got a lot of tension. Pull the floss all the way around, and then you're going to slowly turn your cake and pull out the floss.
Pull out the cake.
And that just gave us a nice outline for the equator around our Death Star cake. I took another
it's
piece of floss, and then I
sensational.
went around the bottom to make the mid-hemisphere trench
Looking
right
so
down here.
good.
And then for the top, for the polar trench, what I did is I just looked around my kitchen. I found a bowl that was about the right size, and I just lightly pressed it down on the top of the cake.
Hey, you need to lightly do it,
Now
need
I'm
that.
going to freehand. I'm going to pipe
Oh,
some of
what's
the
the
details
big
onto our Death
news
Star.
about
We got our
the
decorating
deal?
baggie with a number 6 tip, starting with the polar trench. Around we go.
Around we go. We're almost at the top, but still want to go to one big
Just
finish
finished
of that.
making the main trenches,
You're gonna need a
and I
biscuit.
just took a little toothpick and I just traced a line all the way around. And then
Who
I'm traced
are
them
gonna
all
need to
down
stop
with
at the
another
collected
free
ones?
tip. I switched the
Me!
tip at the top.
At the
Once I'm
corner!
done typing these lines, I'm going to be adding a lot more details and lines to make it look like the Death Star.
We'll
And this
still
is
got
where
almost
it's up to
there
you
on
whether
that
you'd like it
top.
to be easy
Don't
mode
miss it.
or hard mode. You can add as many details as you like, or as time allows. If you're making this for a birthday party or a themed like viewing party, and you want it to be super detailed, or you just kind of want a minimalistic Death Star cake, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Our Death Star cake is fully operational. We
It's
added a lot of detail. I'm
operational
gonna spin it around
time.
for you guys so you can see.
Yay!
We've got command sectors, city sprawls, hangar bays. We got it all. We even have a giant laser. We'll be posting lots of pictures on Facebook, Instagram.
You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product.
See you, Penny.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. We're on an Angry Birds Star Wars play pack. Grab and go. Great for birthdays too. If you want to give away
It's
something.
Star
'cause it comes
Wars.
with
It's
brand
refilled in
stickers
a patch,
and
you know?
a booklet for doing things. Don't you want to see that up close?
Hey, it's Angry Birds Star Wars.
Looks like a metallic
It's an edition.
bag, but pretty neat. Here's the sticker sheet. So you get one sticker sheet.
Well,
Of course,
you
all
got
Star
one
Wars
sticker
related.
sheet,
Soak that
but
in,
nobody knows.
And then the 4 crayons, and then a coloring book.
Yep,
Now the
that's
whole book is Star
yellow,
Wars, different
green,
Star
blue,
Wars
and
characters
red.
that you can color.
Still got to get on the
I'll
color,
just quickly
though.
scan through this here and let you take a look.
Yep, still gotta go scars. But everyone knows you see that. Still gotta love that.
C-3PO and R2-D2.
And stormtroopers and
looks
all
like-
of that.
There's Angry Birds flyers there, flying through the air.
What? That's a cute little bird.
Maze. Not a puzzle, but a
Well, I'm Winga.
duplicate copy one side to
That's
the
a
other.
duplicate copy paper.
On the last page. There you
Whoa!
go. That's the book.
Flying Force.
You are now
Here's
watching
the
a
last
Lucky Penny
video
Shop
for part
product.
3,
Hey there,
and we'll
it's
check
Lucky
back for
Penny Shop,
part
and it's
4.
a book. It's called I Am a Droid by C-3PO, Star Wars Episode 1.
I am a droid
Yoda is
by
telling you,
C3EO.
exclamation. I would say that's a pretty unique cover. So you've got the foil in there, and it's raised, so you can kind of feel it. Let's see.
Wow,
we did another
it's
one
a
of these.
book.
Is I Am a Jedi.
Droid.
That's neat too. And
The
the stickers are
edition.
really cool in these. So if you collect stickers, you might want to look at these books, get some nice stickers.
Ugh,
There
stickers.
should be some in the back.
Well, you put on the back.
Very detailed.
Holla mode.
So the book basically, from 1999, this goes through the different kinds of droids, which is
The
neat.
droid
So
lineup.
if you're on a fact-finding mission, or you like to do a little research, or you're not sure the exact name,
Well,
this is kind of book
I'm
helps
a
you.
little bit of
Everything
droid.
does help. Now, I'm not a research historian for Star Wars, so
oh, Star Wars
for
fan.
those of you out there who are experts
the
in this area, I
droid
do
stuff.
not claim to be an expert.
There's Wookiee, Shaba,
I'm just
Doug.
kind of holding up, showing you the
Gungan?
pages. Hey, look, Gungan Man dance. Nah, just kidding.
E.
R2-D2, astromech droid.
You mean Jar Jar Binks?
So there you go.
He beeps
A little more
a lot.
here. TC3, Trade Federation Protocol droid. There is the TC4.
Up. Let's
It's
become a.
actual
It's
shots
gotta
from the
be a
movie.
droid.
It looks like real live photographs of the actual characters in the movie. The droids. You gotta love books. And we're going through a bunch here, so If you're a subscriber,
Does it
if
look
you don't have
like
any books,
a
then,
metal
we're sorry.
droid to you?
On to the next video, we always have toys coming up.
Whoop.
It's just, we get these cool books for
You're
Star
gonna
Wars
need
and
a
Star
lead.
Trek and other neat topics. We thought, let's just show the people
Books.
all of
Still
our
got the
friends,
covers.
cool books we have.
Oh, books.
There you go. I am a droid.
Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on part 4.